Yo, how we doing, guys? So today I'm gonna be bringing you guys the best shooting build in my opinion. However, before I do start the build, I do want to mention a quick things about shooting, but I know people just want to get straight into the build. I understand. So on the screen and in the description, there will be a timestamp to go to where I just jump straight into the build and the attributes and all that. But I do think if you guys do listen to me on shooting, it might help you shoot better, and it'll be really quick. So this year, we all know shooting has been a little iffy, right? You miss open shots, you know, the meter's ugly. Like it's just a lot of things that people aren't too happy about. But let me try to explain something that might sway you in the direction. So ever since about 2K18, the game has been pretty stagnant, and what I mean by that is 2K has been a very, copy and paste type of game where they kind of just changed a few things. Maybe they changed the layout of the park or the layout of maybe the main menu, all that, right? So this year they decided to kind of change shooting up. And the reason why I think they did that was because they're trying to make this game realistic. As ironic as that may sound, Ronnie's trying to make this game realistic. So think about it. Last year in 2K, if you were a shooting build, it was really hard to stop shooting builds in park. And it's just unrealistic the way people played in park. They would dribble for about, 23 seconds and then get open and get a three, or they'd set a screen and get open and get a three. That's just not realistic basketball, right? There's only like 3 players in the NBA that I think have the capability to play like some people in park: Steph Curry, Dame, and maybe Durant, okay? But it's just like not realistic that everyone's just, using screens and running left and right and just spamming the analytic left and right just to get open. It's just not realistic. And I think the point of any sports game is to try to make it as realistic as possible, right? When you buy a game, you want it to be like you're playing in the NBA, or you're playing in the NFL, or you're playing Madden, or you're playing in, football if you're playing FIFA. That's the point of a sports game. That's the point of the developers making the game. They want to put you in it. So I think this year they decided to nerf shooting and kind of make it more realistic. If you're open, you'll make shots. And with this build, you'll make shots. If you're contested, or if they close out well, you're not going to make a shot because it just doesn't happen very often in the league. You might make it once in a while, but so does people in the league. So I think they're trying to make this realistic approach. That's just my quick 2 cents on it. I think people need to give it a shot. There will be hotfixes. There's already one hotfix that came out for the higher difficulties, like Hall of Fame, Superstar, for those stuff. But for the lower difficulties, the Pro, all that, and the Neighborhood, there hasn't been. But I think as the game progresses, there will be hotfixes that come out that try to make it more balanced. But I see what they're trying to do. They just executed it really bad. Let's get to the build. So you're gonna make your name, doesn't matter. For me, point guard is the way to go, always. Now, I like using right, but people like using left. I don't think there's a lefty, glitch in this game as 2K20 was. How everyone was a left-handed jersey number, whatever. Okay, so the actual build. The build that you're gonna wanna use is, you will be wanting to use this one. So this build is it's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 built from the top. It is about mix between playmaking and shooting. I'm gonna use this one, and then for your athleticism, you're gonna use the one that gives you the fastest speed. So for me, this would be the top one, okay? So now your potential. Obviously, we're focused on shooting, so the first thing we're gonna do is kind of focus on our shooting. So you get an 87.3, but we're gonna increase that. Don't worry, guys. We'll make sure you get that high. Free throws, I know people don't care, but it does give you badges. So let's increase this all the way. Max it out, right? Second thing we're gonna focus on is playmaking. So for playmaking, we're gonna also max everything out just for the badge sake, right? No one's gonna use post move as a point guard, but we want the badges, okay? So this should give you about 24 playmaking and 25 shooting. Now here's the thing. There's 2 ways you can go about this. You can make your finishing have about 4, and you can have your defense be completely trash, or you can have your defense good and your finishing. Me personally, I think defense is more important just because you already can shoot so well. So what I like to do is I like to max out my perimeter defense, my lateral quickness, just because interior, you're normally playing with a big man. Steal, max that out, and then my rebounding I want maxed out. Okay, so now look, you have 6 badges for defense, and I'm gonna leave this stuff low just because I don't care about it. Now for your stuff, like for your finishing, driving layup, max that thing out. Driving dunk, max that. Okay, so check this out. So you have 25, 24, and 6. And you might be thinking, oh, I can't finish. This isn't a finishing build, okay? This is a build that's supposed to be a spot-up shooter that can get open off the ball, but if you want to make it a more of a finishing build, you can obviously take down the defense, and you can apply everything from the defense into the finishing. So put that all the way maxed up, and then we will take down our steal and put it into these. So look, so now you have 6 defensive badges. I'm sorry, you have 6 finishing, and you have 1 defensive badge. But like, you know, I feel like you kind of do need to play defense. I just think it's pretty necessary to play defense. So I like to have defense more than finishing because I'm a shooter. But anyways, let's say you go with this build. Okay, so this is a pure offensive threat. Like, you will do well on offense. On defense, you're gonna be lackluster, but that's okay, because it just depends. Do you want to prioritize finishing, or you want to prioritize defense? Let me just do finishing for the sake. Now, body shape doesn't really matter. I just like to do slight. Your height. Okay, here's the thing with height. I like to be, if I go 6'5", right? Let's see. So we get +1 interior, we get +1 block, we get +1 offensive, +2 defensive, and we get +13 standing, which doesn't still matter. You probably still won't be able to standing dunk a lot. You might be doing it if you're wide open. You get +1 close. Pretty much on finishing, you get higher. On playmaking, you get lower. So I'm gonna go with 6'5". Okay, you guys can go with whatever how you want, but check this out. If I go with 6'5" and I get my weight, I like to go pretty light on the weight just so I can increase my speed. And as you can see, not much changes, and you know, post move changes a little bit, but like, I don't care about post moves. I'm playing in park. So I'm gonna go 182. So that gets my speed up to an 88 overall. My wingspan, okay, this is the main thing. Okay, your wingspan, you wanna make it 77. So now check this out. Your 3 went up, your mid-range went up, and your ball handling went up, okay? Your finishing does go down, but if we were making the defensive type, this wouldn't matter, but this is the best wingspan regardless of what you want, just because the main thing is shooting. You want your shooting as high as possible. So that would be it. Your takeover, always spot up shooter. By far the best takeover to get. It's a little hard to get in park, but once you do get it, it is almost unstoppable. Shot creator, it kind of got nerfed this year. Playmaking is pretty good, I would say. I would say the order would be spot up as the best, second best would be playmaking, third best would be shot creator. I'm gonna go with spot up shooter, and we're gonna make this build complete. So if you look at our players, we have Steph Curry, Jamal Murray, and D'Angelo Russell, all pretty crazy offensive players. So this would be, in my opinion, the best offensive build in the entire game. I think you'll be able to score well, you'll be able to finish around the rim. Might not be able to do dunks, you will be able to finish around the rim, do layups, and you're so fast, you'll be able to get by defenders. This, in my opinion, is the best offensive build in the whole game. If you guys did enjoy this video and did like this build, please leave a comment below. Tell me what you think about this build. If you have this build, if you don't, let me know in the comments below. Also, I'm gonna be dropping a video in the next couple days talking about how to max out your shooting badges and your playmaking badges really fast. I've already maxed out my shooting badges in about a day and a half, and I haven't even played that much, but I'll show you the easiest way to do it and playmaking. And if you guys want to see that video, make sure you subscribe, turn notifications on so you know when the video comes out. It's not a glitch or anything, it's just a really easy method to get shots up. I'll put up a chart of one of my stat sheets that I got, and this got me around 15,000 XP towards my shot meter. I'm sorry, my shooting badge. And I'll show you the best way to level up all that in an upcoming video. But this will be the best. That's gonna do it for me. I hope you guys did enjoy the video once again. Please like, subscribe, comment. If you guys do want to play with us, our gamer tags are always listed in the description. Add us up. Let's run some Pro-Am. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Hope you guys are staying safe. And I will see you guys later. Peace.